I try not to eat too much. No matter how much Tom eats, he never gains weight. It sounds like you need to eat more. Can you pick up a case of beer on your way home? Can you buy a case of beer on your way home? We think this is a very good idea. Tom knew that he no longer needed that, so he threw it away. Tom knew he no longer needed that, so he threw it away. Don't worry, you can always trust me. Tom ate the steak Mary cooked for him. Do you always eat like this? Tom is eating the blackberries that he picked this afternoon. My wife and I often eat in the kitchen. Leave the books here. Tom ate an early lunch. There hasn't been very much to eat lately. Tom ate a banana. I was so excited I couldn't eat anything. Tom told Mary what he'd eaten. It sounds like you shouldn't eat so much. Tom ate all of the strawberries. There's nothing I don't eat. Tom and Mary ate dinner earlier. We didn't have enough food to eat. Tom told me that he had just eaten. The only meat I eat is chicken. Tom ate the steak that Mary cooked for him. Recently, I've only been eating one meal a day. Tom didn't eat the meal that Mary prepared for him. If you don't want to eat this, you don't have to. Tom eats out all the time. You can eat here for free. We should eat with Tom. What should I say now? You can eat as much as you like. They pinned the theft on Tom. All Tom eats is vegetables. There hasn't been too much to eat lately. Tom ate a hamburger in his car as he was driving. Drive this gentleman to my office. There are several places to eat near my office. Tom said that Mary wanted to eat lunch with him. It's not that much more expensive to eat healthier. Tom won't have lunch with us today. Tom looks like he eats well. It's safer never to eat raw meat. Tom ate a handful of peanuts. Tom refused to acknowledge defeat. Watching everyone else eating made me want to eat too. What's eating Tom? There hasn't been much to eat lately. Win with class, lose with dignity. Tom was eating breakfast when he felt the earthquake. Some people think that it's wrong to eat meat. Tom ate chicken. There wasn't much to eat in the pantry. Is Tom eating the sandwich that Mary made for him? There wasn't much to eat in the cupboard. Where is our caretaker? I asked Tom where I should drop him off. Don't ask me to visit Tom. They don't eat the same food we do. Tom is a rock climber. Tom is an avid rock climber. Tom ate the whole box of chocolates by himself. Forests are the lungs of the earth. You don't have to be mean about it. You didn't have to be mean about it. This car has a diesel engine. Don't eat that mushroom. Tom will eat those. You don't have to eat everything. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Did Tom eat the apple that Mary gave him? What do owls eat? Tom isn't going to eat it. You should eat what everyone else is eating. Tom didn't eat the food Mary prepared for him. We eat a diet high in protein. Tom scratched the dog behind the ears. Tom scratched his dog behind the ears. Tom wants to eat some cranberries. I always eat dinner at home. Tom ate popcorn. This sentence is good. I'm Tom, by the way. You're not supposed to eat the skin. Tom eats out at least 3 times a month. Tuberculosis killed 1.4 million people worldwide in 2019. Name 3 animals that eat insects. We're private investigators. Tom hasn't eaten enough. Most of my friends are still single. We set a trap. Where do you go skiing? We didn't pay. We warned Tom not to do that. You were lucky that you only broke an arm. We needed Tom. We need to have this ready by the 20th.